The
Boston.
fuck is... Get out of here, dog.
Boston.
No.
I've been really excited.
I don't know who you're calling a baby, but that's okay.
I've been really excited to talk to you about Boston.
I have you. What, to talk about Jaylen Brown watching fucking Harry Potter all day?
So Jaylen Brown
and a physicist.
The Boston Celtics, which we were sitting here all playoffs, all finals preview, talking the duo of Boston.
Yep.
But what we forgot is, and what we got, you know, they reminded us game one that it's really a big three in Boston. It's a trio in Boston.
It's not a trio.
Oh, it's a trio.
It's a 2.5 banger.
Oh,
they knew they needed 3 though.
Who's the half?
Porzingis.
Not right now.
Not game one.
No, not as of right now.
Jaylen Brown and Tatum went through the entire playoffs, fucked everybody in the ass together. No Porzingis. One series with Porzingis.
But why is it like, okay, here's the thing. Why is it always, and maybe this is this way because of the hatred toward the Boston and just Boston teams, period.
Yep.
But why is it Boston does really, they play really well.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas plays really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And the conversation is, it's only game one. Mm-hmm. Dallas can bounce back. Dallas can bounce back.
Yep.
Why
but
can
it's
we
not
easily
Celtics take over?
Like, why can this not be like?
No, I mean it definitely could be.
Like, there is also a chance Boston does this 3 more times.
Yes.
And this series is over.
But it is Luka Doncic, Kyrie. Like, I mean, we can talk like that, but I think that would be kind of the opposite of what probably will happen. I think we would all like to see a game that's better than that game.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't
whether
know.
it favors either team. I would like to see a close game because that game was never close.
But I don't know if you noticed or not. We talked almost half the season about how unguardable the duo of Kyrie and Luka are. And it turns out...
we said if they play bad, then they play bad.
But they didn't play bad.
Mm-hmm.
To me, what I saw is exactly what I said was what they should have done.
Which is?
They had Drew locked in on Kyrie.
Yeah.
It seemed like every bucket Kyrie got, from what I remember, Derek White was guarding him, or a pick was set on Drew.
Sure.
And it's not like Drew was like complete, like, you know, he still trailed, but like, you know, Kyrie just was able to get it. You know, if you're behind Kyrie, he's probably he's getting the buck.
Yeah.
But Drew, I mean, it was every time Kyrie got subbed out, Drew was out.
Yep.
Every time Kyrie came to, you know, get ready to, you know, taking a warm up shit off,
yep,
Drew's running in.
Yep.
Drew.
I mean, that is the way to do it, but we can't sit here and act like Kyrie can't overcome a little bit of Drew Holiday. You know? He didn't. He did not. He could.
He shot 6 for 19.
That sucks. That's really bad.
Scored. What did he score?
14?
14 points? 12 points.
Nice.
12 points. Shot 6 for 19. 0 for 5 from the 3.
Yeah.
0 for 5 from the 3.
It's a bad game.
But it's... He was getting strapped. I gotta admit it. Like, and you know what else they did that we pretty much knew was gonna happen? They just, all right, Luka, you want to take 26 shots?
Yeah, do it.
You want to take 26 shots to only score 30?
Yep, do it.
All right.
Yep.
That's
Your
fine.
other guys locked down, and everyone else is a non-factor.
And like, I know that all of this could be a one-game wonder, but like, I'm just kind of happy that like everything I said, like, lock in on Kyrie, let Luka do his thing. And then one of the biggest things I kept mentioning was when you talk actual team versus team, all 5 starters for Boston,
they have a way more well-rounded, for sure.
They had double-digit points.
Yeah.
And then you had KP coming off the bench with 20. And then
yeah,
the total bench was 32 points to Dallas. They only had 20 points off the bench.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Boston, they had 12 turnovers. Dallas had 11. So, Boston had 1 more turnover than Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was almost like
So they had
Boston
9 assists. Dallas had 9 total assists,
Boston had like 23.
and Boston had 9 total blocks.
Dallas could not get anything going.
No.
They couldn't get anything going. And what was crazy is Boston didn't have to step on the gas and Dallas couldn't.
They were cruising the whole time.
So,
and that's kind of the thing. Like, they're, I mean, when they played the Timberwolves, it was like lockdown Kyrie, but then that bled into, because it was Ant guarding Kyrie, that bled into Ant not playing the best offensively. The best player on the Celtics does not have to guard Kyrie.
Dude, the top 3 Celtics don't have to guard Kyrie.
And they'll all score regardless.
It was,
and it will be scary.
What was it? So 22 for Jaylen Brown, 20 for KP, 19 for Jason Tatum. Pick your poison.
Yeah.
Dallas is gonna have.
They can all drop 30.
Dallas is sitting here thinking.
So who are you saying is a half?
I don't think there's a half.
I mean, I think the half is still KP.
I was setting you up to jokingly say Tatum was.
No.
To be like, oh, it's Tatum, and give you like Tatum hate.
No, Tatum's still the one. I can hate on him, but he's still the one there.
Oh, but no, I will admit, if Jaylen Brown wins Finals MVP, the Tatum hate's gonna be crazy.
The Tatum hate's gonna be through the roof.
It's gonna suck.
It will suck.
Tatum could. Tatum could.
The problem is that they have such a good team. Like, Tatum can just play. He doesn't have to drop 35.
If Tatum averages,
he's not in a LeBron role where he has to go crazy.
If Tatum continues to average the same 19 points a game and shoots bad and turns the ball over, doesn't win Finals MVP, but wins a ring, people are gonna pretty much call it a Mickey championship
for Tatum. Yeah,
which is not fair at all.
No,
I'm just gonna say that now. I can't have any of that. I don't care who wins Finals MVP. No,
if Kobe gets credit, I'm kidding.
Well, you're saying Tatum gives. Well, you're saying Tatum's gonna give Kobe all the credit.
No, no, fuck no. No, I'm saying like the 3 that Kobe won with Shaq.
Oh,
like they're gonna treat.
Oh yeah,
one of these two like that, unless they both have a great series.
But I feel like looking back though, I mean, people acknowledge the dominance that was Shaq.
Yes, but then Kobe won 2 by himself.
Yeah, they're not like that. See, that's the thing. Like, this can't be like, okay, now Tatum has to go on himself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, no.
I would like to see the duo. I mean, I don't think they're going anywhere. They have no reason to. They found a good thing.
I mean, it's worrying me how well KP's playing, making him feel like he can go play somewhere else.
That is true.
I don't want to see
that. I mean, even if KP does go somewhere else, he's replaceable. He'll have his good games, but he's not the glue on this team. He's not the reason they're winning. Like, if it was just Tatum and KP, if it was just Jaylen Brown and KP, they're not in this position.
And it's like, KP does not have to have an amazing night shooting 8 for 13.
No. Off the bench.
And then Tatum or Jaylen Brown can easily come in there and drop 30.
But they know they don't need to right now, especially in that game when Dallas had 0.
And see, that's why it's like everybody, I mean, and even including you, like before the pod, you were like, it's only game 1.
It is.
It's like, it's only game 1.
It's only game 1, but it did show a lot. It showed a ton.
But we just know going into game 2, there's one team that has to make a lot of adjustments, and there's one team that don't.
That's true, but Boston could get complacent. They've been locked down before. They've had bad games, and they can definitely lose.
I think you're gonna have to stop Boston. I don't think you catch Boston in a mental game this season. The Warriors. The Warriors were experienced enough to.
Yeah, take that shit over.
If people want to say it was some mind fuck to Tatum or whatever, okay, sure. Like mentality wise, like the Warriors, they've been here before. This was them getting their 4th championship together.
Yeah.
The Mavs, I don't know. It's like
the thing with Boston is you have to have 3 dudes have a bad night at the same time.
Yeah.
With the Mavs, you can have one person have a bad night, and then they're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Like, unless they're both dropping 30, it's going to be tough.
And Kyrie
and their boys are going to have to step up.
But I'm not calling Luka's 30 points on 26 shots a good night.
No.
That, to me, that's terrible.
Uh-huh. But I mean
that's
he'll
is
adjust.
awful.
He'll adjust.
I don't like it at all. But
Hopefully, it gets more competitive. It'll be a good series. Kyrie needs to lock the fuck in.
I
I do want to see how the games in Dallas go, but Dallas really can't go down 2-0. I mean, they can, but
see. My theory is like, I mean, I think people can agree that Boston's crowd is going to be more rowdy than Dallas's.
of course it's Boston.
Like, this is going to be more of a problem. But at the same time,
It'll be leave it to the racists to be more rowdy. That's what I always say. They're great at it.
I don't think I don't think Dallas's crowd phases Boston at all because of how quick Boston's crowd will turn on their own team.
Exactly.
Like, they will turn on you.
Of course,
They'll turn on you real quick.
Yeah.
So
now, should they? Probably not.
Probably not. But I think they'll be able to handle business in Dallas.
I mean, Dallas doesn't have the same advantage, but Dallas doesn't have the disadvantage of playing in Boston. They get to play on home court, but Boston isn't going to be phased. They're not going to shit themselves playing in Dallas.
No, I mean, and has game one changed your percentages on your pie chart at all?
4.
Who's going to win?
Not yet.
I mean, well, I know it's not 100. I know it wasn't 100% Dallas going into this. Like I'm saying, if you had to have like an actual pie chart, like I'm going with Boston, but to me, it's probably.
I mean, the percentages, like in terms of being favored, it would probably be 55-45 initially. Right now, it's close to 60-65, maybe more. After game 1. But game 2 can flip the shit and turn it back to 50-50.
So you're saying Boston got a little closer?
Of course. They fucking played great. And they showed that they could lock down Kyrie.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you were someone who was going to be like 100% like, no, they're not swaying me at all. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
No, I mean, I know when I'm talking shit and when there's like actual basketball that's being played that is changing opinions.
Okay.
It's not changing my opinion, but it's just changing.
And what will it take? If they go up 2-0, like how worried are you?
I mean, it'll jump up to a good percentage that they will win this finals. But I mean, I'm not worried. I still think that Dallas can win in 6.
Because the next episode 7. Is after game 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm gonna say, if Boston goes up 2-0.
Boston goes up 2-0. They're looking at a good 80%, 75%.
Boston's gonna win the finals.
3-0 is 100%. So
Boston's gonna win the finals. I like it.
They're not.
You know we did.
But we're talking about percentages. Dallas in 6. Luka's the best player on the planet.
Boston in 5. I don't know. No. Yeah, they got to come home and win it in Boston. So yeah, they'll lose 1 in Dallas, give everybody hope, and then they'll come back and win.
Either team is not winning at home. So, they could. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you know what we didn't talk about?